Hello everyone. So I wanted to talk about fall products and colder month products and drier weather products. Everything that is associated with the coming months as, well, it's October, no, it's November, shoot. We've been in fall for a while. Fall, winter, let's talk about fall, winter. Products that I prefer to use during this time of year that I'm looking forward to trying because of the annual Sephora VIB sale, which is sort of just, I just want to talk about it so bad, even though I haven't gotten them yet. But yes, so let's just discuss fall, winter stuff. Now, I want to begin with fragrance because fragrance, for me, I really associate fragrance with fall and winter months. And because of the fact that during the summer and spring, it's a little bit hotter out and your body tends to sweat a little bit more, and I don't know, I feel like the chemistry puts off a little bit different vibes or whatever. So I feel like fragrances last a lot longer on the skin when it's colder out, and I think there might be some science behind that, maybe. But I much prefer really, really warm, woody, aromatic, fragrant fragrances. Then, don't get me wrong, I love my citrus and I love my mint and I love light green notes, but I really love a good hearty fragrance. So Bleu de Chanel is a wonderful cologne that is very, very icy smelling. I love to wear this during winter, especially when it's really cold outside, because it kind of ties in with the coolness outside. I either want it to be super cool or super, super warm to counteract that, but I really like to use this to kind of work it in, if you will. It's got mint and grapefruit, and it smells frosted. I think it's frosted grapefruit, and that's really what it smells like, is a nice frosted, kind of dulled down, minty grapefruit, which I love. It's great, and the packaging, magnetic. Woohoo! Let's see, Thierry Mugler, Amen. This smells like caramel and coffee and heaven. It's a very, very warm, very, very food scent. It smells like caramel and coffee and all those rich sort of tonka bean, vanilla, stuff like that. But yet it still smells kind of edgy and sensual, which I like because the last thing I want is to smell like warm vanilla sugar from Bath & Body Works. Sorry if you like it. Tom Ford Black Orchid is my favorite fragrance ever, next to Alexander McQueen My Queen Light Mist. But this is what I say for special occasions because it is so expensive and this is such a small size. So beautiful. This smells like the color purple to me. This smells like a dark violet, which makes sense with Black Orchid, you know, what it would look like, but it smells like a very, very rich, dark, velvety, deep purple. So that sort of, it's not quite warm, it's not quite cool, it's a balance of both, and it's very, I feel like purple can be a little bit of an androgynous color, which my eyebrows are purple, because it feels gender neutral to me. So, I don't know. Let's see, Thierry Mugler Alien. This smells like concrete and grape cough syrup and bad old lady powder, and it's beautiful. It's wonderful. Two more little ones, the one I'm wearing today, well, I was wearing until I sprayed that Amen on me, but Calvin Klein Euphoria Men is wonderful, and Calvin Klein Obsession for Men is wonderful. This is a very old smelling scent. This smells very, very classically like Miami Vice, super strong, super, super woody, super classic, super dry, but I love it. Euphoria is a little bit more modern. Also, my skin tends to get dry. I mean, it's dry all the time. I always feel like my skin is dehydrated, even if it's not. But especially during the winter months when it's colder and there's less moisture, I definitely need a lot of hydration. Now, my favorite is the Righteous Body Butter Lotion by Soap & Glory. I'm not as impressed by the Body Shop body butters. I feel like they tend to sit on the skin a little bit more than this, and this is just beautiful. But I'm a sucker for good lotion. This is great. I remember Skin Milk, which I used to use, has like milk proteins in it. So I think it maybe has lactic acid for some natural exfoliation and hydration at the same time, because lactic acid is also humectant. I love that, and I haven't seen it in years because I used it so long ago, but I loved it. And also, no, I feel like this is just one of the best ones I used in recent memory. Also, Kiehls Creme de Corps. So hydrating, but this really does sit on the skin and it smells like olives, which I'm not a fan of. But I don't know if you can tell, I'm still kind of shiny, and I put this on hours ago. On top of cocoa butter oil nonetheless, but still. Dark nail polish or weird nail polish colors. You'd think that after I mean, this is not all that I have, but there's some of these, a lot of these I haven't even used. I haven't painted my nails in forever, even though I've wanted to. I don't know why. But the color I'm super excited for is this OCC Swamp Thing. It's hideous. So fall, so disgusting. It looks like someone threw up in a swamp, and it's beautiful. Beautiful. Also, these rich navies, these dark blues are beautiful. I love a nice blue nail, a dark blue nail for any time of year, but really especially during winter. There's another one by Hard Candy. And also I feel like that's when you can start to pull out your rich, dark plums and reds and things like that. I love this one. And I also, I don't know, black nails are always great. This is a black with purple glitter. And I feel like, yeah, a nice gray would be nice too. But definitely these dark colors that are black tinged with a bit of color. I think I'm going to paint my nails that in a second, the swamp thing, because I've wanted to, and I haven't, and I'm just like, fuck it, I'm going to do it. Who cares? Let's get into makeup. Skincare-wise, I have a few things that are arriving or going to be arriving soon with the VIB order that I'm excited for. But a really good moisturizer, and I don't know if I have one right now that I am super in love with. The CeraVe comes pretty close because it is super hydrating, but I wish it was a thicker consistency so it would feel a little bit like it's doing more at night. But nonetheless, it's just all about hydration, all about doing nice, basically water-free cleansing or limited amounts of water, because especially using really warm water and then it's cold outside, your skin's going to get dehydrated and stripped, so that's important. But just really nice, gentle everything. Also, can we talk about how I'm going to be paler, so I get to use the Chanel Vitalumiére Aqua again, because this is a little bit dark for me. For sure, looking forward to that. The sunscreens are going to come down in SPF. I don't think I'll need this SPF 50 much longer. I think I can get away with a 30. But yeah, just lots of antioxidants, which I have sort of coming in the mail, which you will see. But yeah, it's just all about, I think, good skin and taking care of your skin and being nice to it and keeping it well put together. You know, that's when I think dewy is the best time to use dewy is during the winter months, because your skin is going to be drier and it's going to look flatter and you're not going to look as radiant and excited about the day. So that's when you can whip out, you know, the Vitalumiére and the Armani, which I just did a video on. I don't know if you've seen that one yet, but I compare these two. This is the one I'm wearing today. It's beautiful, but like I mentioned in that video, you need more of this to do the same amount of basically blending that this one does. So that's something to think about. Also, just kind of, I don't know, I like to keep the coverage fairly light, even though it tends to be that fuller coverage comes out during winter, because you don't have that sun and the heat kind of melting your makeup off as much. But that's when I feel like it's great to be sheer and radiant, because you're going to kind of... Nope. Excuse me, to counteract the dryness and the dullness associated with winter. So good primers, things like that. I don't know if I have much to mention. Dark colors, obviously. I mention the same kind of thing every year. I don't know why I'm giving it another go, but super excited about this, to actually wear this. The Revlon Really Red Matte Lipstick. It's a nice classic red. Dark colors like this, of course. And I don't know, I like to do some unexpected stuff sometimes. So sometimes I'll just pull like a bright orange lip in the middle of winter and it throws everything off, but it's kind of fun. That's kind of what I like to do. I don't really, I don't like to follow makeup rules or trends or anything like that, or really even structure. Sometimes I'll just put, like, I did 2 different color eyeliners one day, because why not? For sure, dark lips, and I feel like that's when the full coverage lip products come out and really get the forefront, especially you see a lot in the drugstore about really bold colored lips. Ugh, hate that sound. I'm gonna pull out my warm coppery smoky eyes a lot more, and the star color will be this Inglot number, it's AMC Shine number 12. This color, which is the most gorgeous thing in my life. I'm really trying to find more really warm tone, coppery, amber, rich, auburn kind of colors, but you'd be surprised at how few brands have warm eyeshadows like that. Another one that I'm really excited to use is New York by NARS. Perfect color. And yeah, lots of the warmer tones I think is kind of really nice, and I like to look sick whenever I do really extreme red smoky eyes, so that's definitely what I'm aiming for. And darker blushes and rosy kind of colors, so this is kind of what I might use to set all over very lightly. It's a beauty powder by MAC from the Venomous Villains a few years ago. Also, lighter bronzers are going to become more popular for me because I'm not going to be as dark anymore. And I'll probably be using less and less powder. So, fall, winter, you know, the weather's been really bipolar here in LA. It was cold a few weeks ago and it's 80-something degrees this week and I'm not liking it at all. I'm going home for Thanksgiving, so that should be fun. My Sephora order's coming. I ordered a few things on Amazon, or I'm going to because I have to sell my textbooks first. But, for sure, excited about that. So, I will do a video, probably a haul or stuff like that, talking about what I got within the next few days. And then until that video, I'll talk to all you guys soon. Bye.